What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna keep working on the 240 again today. If you've seen the last video, I pretty much installed the whole carpet and everything. Other than that, I've officially started removing the little door panels. On that side, I have that one removed, so I'm gonna be removing this side. It's honestly not that bad. There's like one screw that's in the little pocket right there, and then it all pretty much just pops right off. Obviously, you got to take the little power things off, and there's like another screw behind here. And other than that, it just pops right off. So I'm gonna be working on these at work. Thankfully for me, I have a person where I work at it. She like sews all this stuff, like leather and like drapes and stuff. So what's it called? So these are actually kind of weird. You can't really tell, but they're actually two pieces. So I'm gonna be changing these up from black to probably like a different color or something. Like this side's not really that bad, other than like this little wrinkle. But there's like, I don't know why there's holes here, and there's some holes there. But it's gonna be getting redone pretty much, because like the actual panel is straight. You know what I mean? Like it's actually fine. It just needs a little bit of like, obviously, like cleaning and stuff. Same thing on that side. I already have that one, like I already took it to work, so like just to make sure like the person can actually do it. Other than that, I'm probably gonna be just repainting these black, like taking all this out and redoing. So for this, let me see, I have to believe, so you gotta get a flat. Let me see if I can get some light, because sadly I do not have a flashlight and my videos kind of suck because of that reason. So I'm gonna try and do my best. But so there's like a little thing down here, and it just pops right open. It's like a little plastic piece. Okay. So I just put my phone up there for right now. But like I was saying, so there's this little plastic trim piece. Comes right off. It's right there. And after you get that off, you basically just take the big screw that's out of here. And okay, so you for sure need two hands to take this little thing out. So it comes out and it just slides right out. Obviously, safest piece. You're gonna reuse it, and then there's one more screw back there, and then once you have that one, it should all come out. Obviously you got to pop like the little clips, and the whole thing should pop out. Okay, no biggie. I lost the screw. It's somewhere in here, but I'll just pop the whole door off. Basically with the last one, I just kind of started just kind of like this and just sort of pop it in, and it just pops right out. I don't think I can do it with one hand, but I'll try. There's one. So this was actually pretty interesting. I thought this was just like a little cover thing, but it's like a clip cover thing. So I guess it just clips right on. So I gotta save that. Obviously it screws out, and the rest of the door should come out. So obviously you kind of gotta like work with it, and it just pops out slowly. Just be careful popping it out, because you could break the clips. So I'm gonna try my best not to break them. So I don't know why, but on this side, for some reason, I'm having more trouble than on that side. Specifically, there's a little freaking trim piece here. I don't want to break it because it's plastic, but let's see if I could just freaking. Alright, so I'm gonna try and work on this little trim piece, getting this off, and the whole door should come off. So just give me a little bit of time to work this out. Okay guys, so I just popped out the little thing, and I believe the door should be ready to like come out completely. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. Yes, I can. And just like that, the whole thing comes out. Surprisingly, underneath this, it's kind of like a mold. So like, this is only like one of the few reasons I thought, oh shoot, I could probably have someone just redo the whole thing. But taking a closer look, honestly, it's not that bad. So like, you can see it's two pieces. Obviously there's one piece that's over here, and obviously like the main piece. So like the speaker thing comes out, so I'm thinking about just repainting the actual cover, and then obviously like right here there's two pieces. This and this is actually glued together, so that's like this is why this happens. So it just starts to separate through time, this and the actual like cover piece, because like with this I feel like I can just resurface a little bit, get it nice, and obviously like detail it, clean it. And I think I'm just gonna replace the middle part. So I'm just praying to God, I can just replace the middle piece. And obviously like I could probably save a ton of money just replacing that little piece instead of replacing the whole door, like the whole panel, which the panel's honestly not that bad. But not just replacing the panel, but obviously like the leather and stuff, it won't be that much. I'm thinking about going sway or some other material instead of leather, so like that doesn't happen again in the future, obviously, since I'm probably going to be end up keeping this car. Some brights, racing seats, passenger and driver. Other than that, I mean, they're just a little dirty. Like, you can just tell right here. So I might have my friend Victor again detail these, or maybe I'll just clean them up. They're just really worn out, and it's not like they're bad, you know what I mean? So I'm guessing I might be able to make them nice again. There's a little worn out, nothing too crazy, and obviously like a little dirty. I already fixed this one a little bit, but it's just like I said, like you can tell a little bit on this one. It's a little just worn out. So I mean, they're really not that bad. They're just, like I said, a little worn out. Nothing too crazy. I just gotta make sure these brackets down here underneath the seat, if they work, it'll be good. If they don't, then I'll just have to buy new brackets, I guess, or figure something out. It won't be. I don't think it'll be too hard to make them. I think I'm gonna put the rear seats on, just like, since it's pretty much done. I'm probably just gonna vacuum clean the whole interior real quick. Put the seats back on the rear, and then pretty much just focus on the front for a little bit, like vacuum clean it. You can just get it all nice and ready for when the door panels do arrive. And then pretty much the whole interior will be done. Like, honestly, the headliner's good, so there's nothing there. The actual like visors are good. So, you know, once I'm pretty much done with the interior, which will hopefully be in about a few days or so, once like everything gets done, I'm probably gonna start ordering a couple like outer parts, like the rubber seals, since like they're all just worn out. Let me see. I think this one's the window one is fine, so I might need like a hatch seal, I think. This one looks to be okay-ish. Just check. Maybe I can like just clean it up a little bit. That one doesn't seem that bad. Obviously, I'm gonna have to order one of these. What's it called? The window seal, whatever it is, weather trim. And then let me see the front. I don't think the front's that bad. There's a little gap right there, but I think I'm gonna replace this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna replace this one too. So I need 1, 2, maybe 3 seal, 4 or 5 seals, maybe max. Just to like, I just want everything to be fine. You know, I don't want no water in it. Obviously, getting rust, which that's like one of the main things with 240. So luckily for me, this one doesn't have any rust. So obviously, like once I'm done with the paint, motor, start working on this. I know it has a couple little like leaks, so I'm gonna probably take to 2 of my friends, one or the other. I gotta debate who I'm taking it to because it's just leaking a little bit of oil and probably some fluid, so I'm not sure where it is or where it's coming from, so they're probably just gonna take it apart. Because I'm thinking, I really want to do the 2J swap, but I think I'm just gonna make this motor reliable for right now so I can drive it, have fun with it, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm thinking around February, there's this place like I go to for rims, where I got the rims for my truck. So I'm thinking about switching these up. Obviously, the paint will hopefully be done by then. Motor will hopefully be done by then, like, you know, nice and reliable, you know what I mean? Just to keep a nice clean 240 for a little bit, and hopefully within the next like couple months the 2J will arrive and start the build.